share it. Um, okay, I'm gonna put this aside. Um, you see, if this is your soul, wait, I need glue. I need to go thicker. Okay, when this is your soul, and this is the soul of your, let's say, mother, she doesn't exist. The transformation of the energy from the soul of the mother is to the soul of the man, and then vice versa. That's why you can talk to your mother. Then, in the process of the transformation, we have the brain of the man. Now, according to the strength which comes from the mother laughter or joy or whatever, our brain starts processing this here in different layers of brain. One part of the brain works through the physical matter conformation, which is us. And then there is another strength, which is the plasma at the level of the soul of the man, which I have to choose a color for you that you can see. That's incoming from the mother. So our brain, as I said, now you understand why we have a physical and we have the soul of the cell or the entity. I know you don't like yellow, you don't see it. So the physical part translates the laughter of the mother to the movement of the mouth. The soul emotional side sees the laughter as the happiness of the soul of the mother, as a giving them. We translate the knowledge according to confirmation that this strength is the mother. If I change that, in your dream there's a father too. Now this is his strength, is not the same as the mother. Because his essence of his soul, creation of it, has created different dimension, the strength soul. And your physicality knows this is the laughter of the mother, this is the laughter of the father. So when it comes to universal language, is understanding the communication between the soul of the entities, not the physicality. Because this soul has no physicality, so did the mother. How did you translate it to the movement of the lips, the laughter, or the anger of the father with the shouting? It's us that within the sphere, as we in space, we change our dimensions of thinking and work, and same as we do in the time of the sleep, more of the dimension of the soul takes over the operation of the cells than when it does in the physical time of awakeness. We switch over. We switch from physical matter condition into what you call the soul condition. And then that's how we remember who it was and how and who we spoke to. It's part of the operation, because the operation of the soul, when the physicality goes to sleep, increases, so you work on a different level. It's like changing from AM to FM or vice versa. One is for the physicality strength and one is for the soul strength. So when you go back to the teaching from the beginning, I always spoke about the soul of the um, body of the man, or the soul of the cell of the man. And so when we go to sleep, actually we don't go to sleep, because what we have done, I explained this before, some teachings, is when we are awake and when we are asleep, we still aware of both. But we are more relying to observe the physicality side, which is exists, not on the soul side. So even the daytime we walk, both work. The soul and the physical dimension of the soul, they both work continuously in touch and communicate. But because we are in a physical condition, we only take the physical side of it. So when we go to space, we learn to ignore the physical part, and then we see the soul of the entity, and it's the same. The dimension of the field of the brain of the man will work on the soul level of the man more than the physicality side of the man, physical structure of the brain. And then we just switch. It's like you learn a language, two different languages, you switch. Then we look, this is what I say, we see the soul of the man. And sometimes we decide to ignore the condition of the soul because we prefer the physicality to stay as it is. So if you looked at the sign souls of how to communicate, if you find a soul which has no physicality at the strength of the man, but you know is there, is the mother. Do you see the mother with the hand and foot, or do you see the soul of the mother that converts it? Then we become alert to different emotions and feelings and understanding. In the depth of the space, we don't need that much variation as we have in the structure of the body of the man today, because we learn that the space is a peaceful place. So as a present, we see so many layers in the brain of the man to filter differ. In the space, we don't need that many. Just a few will do the same job, because the fear, the anger, the anxiety, and all that goes away.